Hi kids, it's Mr. Mark. I just wanted to take a minute to say how much I miss you and that we're going to be together soon, but right now we have to still keep meeting this way. But I have a quick story to tell you. Actually, I don't have a story. I brought Ella along and she's going to tell the story. That's right. Right, Ella? Absolutely. Hello, children. I'm so happy to see you, and I have a story to tell you about Jesus. You see, it was time for the Passover. That was a festival where all the Jewish people got together and they celebrated a thing that happened in the history of Jerusalem. So the people got together and they all traveled to the city of Jerusalem for this big celebration they called Passover. So, as they were getting ready to leave, Jesus sent his disciples to the neighboring village, and he told them, you will find a coat, which was like a little donkey tied to a tree, and I want you to bring it back to me. So the disciples went, and there was the coat, just as Jesus had told them, and he said, I want you to bring that back, and they did, and they brought the donkey, and Jesus got up on top of the donkey first, though. They put blankets and coats and cloaks on top of the donkey for Jesus to sit on. And then they went into Jerusalem. And Jerusalem was at the bottom of a hill. So down they went into the city. And as the people saw Jesus coming, they got so excited. And they took the palm branches off of the trees and they threw them onto the road where Jesus' little donkey was going to ride. And Jesus rode over top of the palm branches, just like a conquering king would come into a city after a battle. So this is why we celebrate Palm Sunday, because they recognize Jesus as the king. Now, Mr. Mark is going to finish up the story, but I just want you to know how much I miss you and I love you. Okay, Mr. Mark, you can take over from now. Thanks, Ella. So here's what happened. Jesus goes into the city of Jerusalem for the Passover. And it's kind of like riding a roller coaster. Many of you may have ridden roller coasters. Sometimes you have to go up, but then you have to come down. And then you have to go back up, and then you have to come back down. And so Jesus was at the top of the mountain, just the top of the hill, like on a roller coaster. And everybody was excited and everybody was happy. But by the end of the next week, things had gone down. And they were now angry with Jesus and all upset. And that's going to happen next week for Easter. We're going to talk about that. But right now, you need to know that the people recognize Jesus as the king. And here's what you have to remember. If things are up and down, your emotions, you're scared, you're happy, you're not sure, your mom and dad's upset, they're happy, they're scared, they're nervous. You hear people talking, you listen to the TV, you think that things aren't maybe going well. Well, I don't want you to worry, because just like Jesus, sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, but just remember, Jesus is going to end up at the top. And that's what's going to happen to you. We're going to be okay. We're going to come through this. We're going to all meet together. Next week we'll meet and talk about Easter, and that'll be fun. See you next time. Love ya.